much time.
Love it or hate it, there's no arguing that Capcom's most famous game is Resident Evil 4. With rumors circling around about a Resident Evil 4 remake and now a confirmation date for early 2022, I thought it'd be about time to have a quick discussion about the Resident Evil 4 remake. Now, I'll be fully transparent here. I've played every single Resident Evil main title, like RE1, 2, 0, like everyone except for Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 3 Remake. As Thanos would say, Resident Evil 4 Remake was inevitable. My problem is that it just seems a little bit too soon. I thought we would see a Code Veronica remake or even an Outbreak remake. It makes sense. You remake 1, you remake 2, you remake 3, and chronologically, Code Veronica was out before 4. In fact, I would rather have a Code Veronica remake. To me, it was the best tank control fixed camera angle game of that generation. It's a very unpopular opinion, but that's just how I feel. Nevertheless, we're still here discussing Resident Evil 4 Remake. Now, Resident Evil 4, you might have to know about me, is that it is extremely close to me. I mean, personally, I might have an addiction with it. I've personally played it over at least 60 times combined. On the PS4 alone, I'm up to, what is it, like 30-something? Like 30-something playthroughs on Resident Evil 4 on PS4. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's because I love Resident Evil 4.
Wait.
To get to one of my main points is I'm curious. I really am curious as how this is going to pan out in the RE engine. It's 95%, not 99% probability that it's going to be the exact same style as the RE2 and 3 remake. Fixed camera angle? How would that look? Maybe it could go back to a 3.5 sort of thing if you're not familiar with that. This was the original Resident Evil 4 before it was actually released to the one that we know and love today. Now you might wonder why I have better graphics here as a question mark, because obviously there will be better graphics in the RE4 remake. My only question mark is I don't care for graphics. I seriously do not care for graphics, okay? Like I could play old Nintendo 64 game and love it just as much as any other game. Like seriously, I don't care for graphics. Now, I gotta say, cut content wouldn't even be on my con list if it wasn't for the RE3 remake and how it was handled. Why cut so much content from a game and just gut it? I mean, seriously, like, could you imagine RE4 remake comes out and you realize that they took out the Novistadors and Salazar? Like, they just took out that whole part of the game. Like, seriously, I wouldn't even know how to react. Like, I just hope that they keep the game as close to the original as possible. Like, keep the menu, keep the inventory slots, keep all the herbs the same, keep the health bar the same, keep all the sound effects the same, keep it as close to the original as you can. And finally, my last and probably most important point is the charm for Resident Evil 4. It is extremely unique. I mean, everything from the health menu to the inventory slots to just the general sound effects and the atmosphere. And you know how hard that is to replicate? One of the biggest examples I always go to is look at the original Lion King, right? Beautifully animated. I mean, loved all around. And then look at the remake. I mean, seriously. Who, like, I don't know. It's just like you lost all of its character in one swoop of upgrading graphics. You just absolutely lost character. My final point to wrap up this quick discussion is, I will play a Resident Evil 4 remake, and I am glad that they have come out and said, the team working on the RE4 remake is a lot bigger than previous teams, and they're taking a couple of years to release it instead of just waiting 1 year from RE2 to RE3. That's a little bit better, but who is really asking for Resident Evil 4? Who is clambering down the doors screaming, "We want Resident Evil 4 remake"? Not many people. So It's interesting. But for now, I'm your host, Saver Planet Entertainment, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you want to support my channel, make sure to like and subscribe for future videos. I cover all areas of entertainment, from books to movies, TV shows, and games, all the above. And if you're really dedicated, I do have my Patreon links in the description. Anything that's donated to my channel in any way necessary, half of it is going back to charity because it's the least I can do. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Peace.